When I was a little girl, my father used to take me to the beauty salon to get a relaxer. At that time, I thought it was the best thing ever. My hair was smooth and straight, just like my friends at school. It was a low maintenance hairstyle, and it seemed like my hair was long and healthy. What I didn't know was that these relaxers were causing irreversible damage to my natural hair. Every day, African American women add terrible products to their hair that cause permanent damage. The shelves are full of these products. Hair products heavy in harmful chemicals are often the cheaper option for African American women, but they are not worth the price. Today, I will discuss some types of products that contain these harmful chemicals, the side effects of these chemicals, and natural replacements to give any African American woman the healthy hair to last a lifetime. Many products that are commonly used in the African American community contain chemicals that damage hair. One of the most common of these is a relaxer. In an article titled "The Harsh Truth About Hair Relaxers," some light is shown on how harmful these treatments can be. These treatments contain a chemical called carbon hydroxide, otherwise known as lye. Lye causes burns, permanent injury, and scarring to the scalp. The worst part about this is that most of these treatments are given to little girls. Another product that is high in chemicals is hair dyes. Hair dyes contain ammonia and parabens. These things change the pH of hair and cause dryness. They can also lead to breast cancer, as said by the American Cancer Society. Lastly, deep conditioners. This is a product that's often marketed as something that's healthy for African American hair and should be done a lot. But in its article titled "How to Choose the Best Deep Conditioner for Your Hair," we find out the truth about some of these deep conditioners. A lot of these deep conditioners, like this one right here, contain petroleum. That is the first ingredient on the label. The petroleum can clog hair follicles and stunt hair growth. In addition to being wary of the products African American women use, we also need to be wary of the ingredients on the label. One ingredient that is very harmful to African American hair are sulfates and parabens. These strip natural oils from the hair, and African American hair needs natural oils to survive. Parabens are also endocrine disruptors, which means they can disrupt the body's hormone imbalance. Another harmful chemical would be formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is often found in materials used to build a house, but for some reason they can also be found in hair products. Formaldehyde is extremely irritating to the skin and eyes and increases your risk of cancer. The last thing that's a very harmful chemical to African American hair would be fragrances and alcohol. These are both very broad terms that are used by manufacturers, and it means they really don't want to tell you what they put in the label. Like this hairspray right here, the first ingredient is alcohol. That means that they really don't want to tell you what they're putting in here, but it's some type of alcohol which is very, very destructive to hair. It can strip natural oils from the hair, which we need to survive. Finally, some healthy alternatives. An article is titled 9 Easy Steps to Grow African American Hair Fast in Just 7 Days and 10 Best Ingredients for Black Hair are given tips on what to look for in healthy hair products. Use products with organic oils, such as castor oil or coconut oil. This oil right here, castor oil, it helps protect from dryness and allow for hair to grow more. Secondly, try to find products that have the first ingredient being water. This deep conditioning cream right here, the first ingredient is water. Water moisturizes the hair and should be one of the first ingredients on any label. Lastly, it's always safe to use homemade recipes. Homemade recipes for shampoos and conditioners are great alternatives to the ones bought on the shelf, because you know exactly what's in them. Instead of using store-bought hair dyes, go to a professional salon and use hemp as a replacement. In conclusion, harmful chemicals in African American hair products have left Black women at a disadvantage. So many of these hair treatments that Black women use, such as relaxers and hair dyes, often contain sulfates and parabens, which strip their hair of natural oils and leave irreversible damage, causing people to have to cut all of their hair off. There is a field of these damaging chemicals that must be navigated every day when we choose a product. The best way to avoid damaging their hair is to use products with natural oils and water. Also, whenever possible, try to use a homemade solution. Too many African American women suffer from this problem. As long as we continue to go through informative sessions and educate our Black community, we can take care of our hair correctly.